Hello everyone, it's Mari here for Honeybee Stamps. I'm going to be creating this really sweet little clean and simple card today with this list of products that you can see here on the screen. I'm listing these products here, but I've also listed them in the description box below so that you can see there all of the different products from Honeybee that I coordinated together to create this really clean and simple sweet little project. Now I am going to start off my project today with the gorgeous 3D embossing folder called Floral Hearts. It does have a coordinating die so that I've die cut the heart out of white cardstock. Then I taped that die cut piece into the embossing folder over top of that heart shape, ran it through my die cutting machine, and now I've just got this gorgeous, really textured embossed heart. I'm also going to be using the Lovely Layers posted die set. I love this die set, and I'm going to be using the largest frame from that set to die cut out a card front from a piece of the patterned paper from the Vintage Love paper pad. And then I'll go ahead and just show you here how nicely that layers over top of my A2 size card base, and then that heart just fits beautifully onto that card front. Now I'm also going to be using the adorable Heart Hugs die set. This is a set that I think released last Valentine's Day, but it is just so sweet. I'm going to die cut the base for the hedgehog here from some dark brown cardstock, and then the top layer I'm going to die cut here from some craft. And those are going to be the main pieces here for this sweet little hedgehog, which is absolutely adorable. Now I'm also going to be using this die from the Lovely Layers posted die set to create this really sweet little stamp, and that is going to be held in the little paws of the sweet little hedgehog. I'm also going to die cut the small heart from the Heart Hug set from red cardstock. Now I've die cut the little eyes and nose from black cardstock here, and I'm just adding a little bit of liquid adhesive onto the little hedgehog's face to add these little pieces on here. And I'm just going to delicately push those into place and get rid of any excess liquid adhesive onto my finger there. And I'll just go ahead and get that nose into place as well, just finishing off the face. It's so, so cute. Now I'm taking some gathered Twigs Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just blending on this little bit of ink around the edges of my die cut piece. This is just going to create that little bit of depth and dimension and detail for this sweet little hedgehog. I really love die cut pieces like this. I think it's just a really great technique for finishing those pieces off. I'll just finish off the cheeks with a tiny little bit of Kitsch Flamingo Oxide ink, and now I'm going to start to assemble the little hedgehog. So I'm going to actually add some foam adhesive onto the back of the craft cardstock. I'll take the release paper off the back and then go ahead and add this little piece onto my sweet little hedgehog. I think he's so, so cute. And I just think that adds just that little bit of extra life to this sweet piece with that bit of dimension. I'm going to finish off the postage stamp with a little bit of Kitsch Flamingo Oxide ink as well. So I'm just blending it on just to the edges. I'll leave the center area white. And then that is where I'm going to adhere the sweet little heart with a little bit of foam adhesive as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that heart into the center area of that little postage stamp die cut piece. And I'm just using my Honeybee tweezers to help get this into place. And I just love how this Heart Hugs die allows those little paws to be die cut so that you can actually slip little objects into their paws so that it looks like they're holding something. In this case, it's going to be this little love note that this little hedgehog is sending. Now I'm going to start to assemble the project here by adding some liquid adhesive onto the back of my die cut cardstock here. This beautiful pattern paper from the Vintage Love paper pad is so pretty. That paper pad is definitely a must-have. The paper is gorgeous. And I'm going to add this heart die cut piece here now onto my card front just with a little bit of foam adhesive as well, adding that extra little bit of depth and dimension in that way to my card front. So I'll go ahead and center that onto the pattern paper. And now you can just see how sweet that little hedgehog is going to look on the center there. Now I'm going to be using my Honeybee Intense Black ink to stamp out the sentiment. This sentiment comes from the Mailbox Memo sentiment set, which is an amazing sentiment set that has the most interesting font. I love it so much. And it does, of course, have a coordinating die set. You can see how nicely that die cuts for creating your sentiment for your project. Now I'm going to add this sweet little hedgehog onto the heart with a little bit of liquid adhesive. And then I'm adding the sentiment just below the hedgehog with a little bit of foam adhesive. I'm going to take my white gel pen here and add some white details. I'm going to add a little bit of a reflective dot to the eyes and to the nose, and then I'm going to add some polka dots to the heart. I also added a little white dot to the cheeks. And that's going to finish off my project today, friends. You can find all of the products I've used for the Honeybee shop in the description box below. Have an amazing day, and I will see you again next Friday. Bye-bye.